The confident Muslim stands firm wherever they are and wherever Allah places them. They understand the choice between physically practicing Islam or just saying things to please Allah in the best way versus simply going with the flow. This is what defines a confident Muslim. I recently met a first-year college student who shared an experience from her first day of class. Her professor looked at all the students and then fixed his gaze on her, the only Muslim in the class. This is a true test of confidence. What does being a confident Muslim mean? If you think about it, a confident Muslim lives up to Islamic values fully. It's more than just knowing the 5 pillars like declaring faith, prayer, charity, fasting, and pilgrimage. Being confident involves both living those pillars authentically and embodying the deeper spirit of Islam. It's important to understand what a real Muslim is beyond the external actions. The real Muslim is someone from whom others feel safe, whether through their words or actions. This means that when you see this Muslim, there is no fear of harm or hurt physically, verbally, or emotionally. Ask yourself, am I this real Muslim? Am I someone who brings peace and safety to others, whether at the mosque or in any place? Am I genuinely fulfilling what Allah wants from me, not just outwardly but in my heart and actions? True Islam involves complete submission to the will of Allah, which is not always easy to understand or practice. Allah may decree things beyond our desires where we live, whom we marry, or other life circumstances. Accepting this with faith is part of being a real Muslim. Once we internalize this, confidence naturally follows like a child faithfully follows their parent. Confidence isn't about arrogance. It is rooted in the deep certainty of faith. Confidence means being unapologetic about being Muslim. However, there is a fine line between confidence and arrogance. Confidence is standing up for the truth with humility, while arrogance looks down on others. We must always be mindful not to cross that line. For example, if you pray in an airport or any public place without worrying about what others think, that is confidence. It shows you know what you are doing is right, not because of worldly approval, but because Allah commands it. Confidence is knowing that Allah will never let you down. It's an unshakable trust in Allah's support, not based on your own merits, but on His mercy and promises. The Quran shows us prophets who exemplified confident faith. They made bold prayers for what seemed impossible, but did so with certainty that Allah would respond. This certainty, this confidence is central to faith. Today's youth face many challenges, especially in places like Texas or California, where peer pressure and societal norms test their faith. The confident Muslim remains steadfast, choosing the path pleasing to Allah rather than following the crowd. For instance, in a recent case, a professor demanded students use certain pronouns, pressuring the Muslim student. Her confidence was tested. The first step is always to turn to Allah, seeking guidance and strength to respond appropriately. A confident Muslim explains their beliefs calmly and wisely, standing firm in the truth without being consumed by the need to conform. Nothing sways a true believer when their foundation is built on Islam. Confidence also shows when resisting worldly temptations. Like the story of the Queen of Sheba who tried to lure a prophet with gifts he refused, knowing Allah's blessings surpass all worldly wealth. Confidence means trusting Allah's unseen support over any material gain or pressure. It means a Muslim knows that as long as they please Allah by doing what is right, Allah will never disappoint them. Being confident doesn't exclude taking practical steps or means to improve situations. It means combining faith with action, always rooted in trust in Allah.